Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back with more NBA 2K22 My League rebuild. It has been a good minute since we last did a My Career video. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, and that is going to be day of Saturday. It is about 5:30 in the morning, my time. It'll be noon, and then 9 o'clock in the morning, Pacific time, Eastern time, 3 p.m. or noon, more of. So many trades have went down. We're going to go ahead and start with my hometown, my team, the Indiana Pacers, for a rebuild. We trade away Sabonis, Justin Holiday, Jeremy Lamb for Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. Huge, ginormous trade. One of the craziest trades you could ever have. We got Malcolm Brogdon, Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, TJ Warren, an expiring contract in Ricky Rubio, Buddy Hield, who is one of the greatest three-point shooters. He's shooting 40% from the three-point line his whole career. We've got Chris Duarte, a young kid, TJ McConnell, Tristan Thompson, Lance Stevenson. We've got a young power forward center in Jalen Smith, Goga Bitadze, Isaiah Jackson, Osha Brissett. Got Kiefer Sykes, who's had a great season so far. These three have been having a great season for the amount of injuries, the safety protocols. They've had a great season. Terry Taylor had 15 rebounds as a guard forward. Really excellent year for these three. I'm very happy that they've had the opportunity as to be able to play that they have. That we're going to go ahead and start with some trades. We're going to go ahead and try to get that Ricky Rubio contract trade away. By golly, in real time, we're not going to be able to get rid of the contract until the off season. Actually, even not even the off season. He's actually going to be an unrestricted free agent, which is going to save us salary cap next off season. So we'll just go ahead and try to trade him away in this video for the fact that we're going to try to rebuild around Tyrese Halliburton, Chris Duarte, Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Smith are some of our best players that I am looking for us to build around. There is our Caris LeVert, Dean Wade contract that we already had. Caris LeVert, I hope not the best for him. We actually traded away Caris LeVert for Ricky Rubio. I hope not the best for him. He had 22 points last night against the Indiana Pacers. We ended up losing. Zubac, Kyle Anderson, who's a great overall player, good at a lot of everything, but I want to get us a little bit younger than that. Bogdanovich, 29 years old. We do get a first-round pick. A lot are protected from them. Duncan Robinson, a 2026 first-round pick, 27 years old. I'm hoping to get younger, but we might not be able to. Deron Sharp, that'd be pretty nice. Devontae Graham and Larry Nance Jr. In real life, this would not happen, but I might do this anyways. I like that a lot. Gary Trent Jr. is very underrated. 22 years old, only making $16 million, playing one of the best defenses in the league. Deflections, he's the number one in deflections, like top 5 easily, if not top 3 in steals. And then towards that trade. That's not bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with Gary Trent Jr. That is excellent. Next up, we got the trade finder. We're gonna go and try to get, because we can slide Duarte to the 3. He's a bigger body than. Actually, we could maybe do. Actually, he's actually 10 pounds bigger than Duarte. We might actually slide him to the 3. Let's try to trade away Future is I like Miles Turner a lot. Let's try to trade away Malcolm Brogdon. Let's see about TJ Warren too. Try to get ourselves a power forward. Actually, probably a small forward more of. Tobias Harris. Probably a small forward is what we're looking at. A true small forward. Powell, Robert Covington. No, that's not happening. If he does come to Indiana, I love Gordon Hayward. Great kid. I remember watching him during that college national championship game for March Madness, and he was so close to winning it. Not once, but twice on a last shot. He was so close to winning it. Had great years in Utah. Got hurt, but that contract is just too rough to me. Is this realistic? No. There's no way the Magic are gonna do this in real life. Like, I want to do it in real life, or in this video, because I love the idea of Jonathan Isaac on our team. That's intriguing. And Simmons. Ooh. And we get Kira Lewis. Ooh. And we get him for a longer. We have Malcolm Brogdon on a long-term contract, and we could sign him to the 2, which is what we're gonna inevitably do. And he feels more natural at the 2, but I'm leaning towards that Brandon Ingram trade. Ooh, Sadiq Bey and Jeremy Grant. I like Sadiq Bey. $20 million, $22 million. Yusuf Nurkic, Klay Thompson. Ooh. I'm leaning towards either, really though, Brandon Ingram or Sadiq Bey. Nice young, small forward to build around with Tyrese Halliburton, Duarte, Isaiah Jackson. That actually sounds really nice. By golly, he's only 2 years younger than Brandon Ingram. The potential in Sadiq Bey as a defender sounds really nice, but the overall, let's go with Sadiq Bey. Yeah. So now what we can do is no, we want to go to roster, and we're going to go to slide him to point guard, which doesn't affect him. He actually goes to an 83 overall as a small forward. We're going to make him a point guard. We do now have Jeremy Grant at power forward, shooting guard, small forward, in which we'll probably have him come off the bench. Actually, he might start at shooting guard, and then let Duarte. I like the idea of letting Duarte start, but he is an overall. Overall, he is worse. Do we want to keep this point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center? Confirm changes. Okay, so now you got point guard, our center at only 25 years old, Jeremy Grant, Gary Trent Jr., Sadiq Bey. I really like this roster. Got young potential in Sadiq Bey, Gary Trent Jr., Tyrese Halliburton. Monster is only 25 years old. You got Duarte coming off the bench, TJ McConnell, Lance Stevenson. I would like to trade away probably Tristan Thompson's contract, and probably along with Goga Batadze, and try to get some more bench depth. Probably at small forward. Yeah, probably small forward is our ideal circumstance. Maybe even try to trade away Buddy Hield's contract. Decent small forward. Cedi Osman. Oh, he's already 26 years old. I didn't realize that. Isaiah Hartenstein, 23 years old. Terrence Davis. Man. I like this a lot. 20 years old at 75 overall, Taylor Horton Tucker. Didn't know Joe Harris is already 30 years old. Damn. I'm leaning towards that Taylor Horton Tucker contract. Or Taylor Horton Tucker trade. Who in the hell are you? Leandro Balmaro? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that Cedi Osman contract. Wait. Not Cedi Osman. Taylor Horton Tucker. Beautiful. So now we got Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, Jeremy Grant, Gary Trent Jr., Sadiq Bey, Duarte, Malcolm, T.J. McConnell, Ian Stevenson, Jalen Smith, in which we're actually going to go ahead and go to Isaiah Jackson, and we're going to move him to power forward. Where is my boy? Okay, so he stays the same. Awesome. Confirm changes. Awesome. So now we got T.J. McConnell, Duarte, Jalen Smith, Isaiah Jackson, and Taylor Horton Tucker coming off the bench. Austin Reeves, Ocho Brissett, Kiefer Sykes, Dwayne Washington, and Taylor. This is a hell of a team to build around. Again, this is going to take more than just 1 year. I'm just wanting to try to build around him and see if we can see where we go in the future for this team. See, maybe try to trade away Buddy Hield's contract for something cheaper is the ideal thing. As getting more expensive. That's pretty much we're gaining money, but Luke Kennard would be sick. Clint Capella, PJ Tucker, Dr. Robinson. We do get rid of some money, and we do get Jordan Clarkson and Royce O'Neal. Not by much. Alec Burks. We're actually gaining money on that contract. Gary Harris, we do lose $3 million. $3 million. Frank Jackson and Kelly Olynyk. We do get rid of $8 million off of our deal. It's only 2 years for Kelly Olynyk, and then 1 year. Really? Hell yeah, I'm leaning towards that one especially. Thomas Bryant. Again, we're only saving $2 million on that contract. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with. Wait, oh, this one right here. 1 year with Josh Richardson for $11 million, a second round pick, and then we free up that much more cap space. Hell yeah. Yes, please. So now our roster looks like Tyrese Halliburton, Josh Richardson. Again, we're gonna go and look at coaching, make certain that we got the right squad working with us. Why is Richardson starting? What? Swap. Or actually, no, don't swap for minutes. Reduce those minutes. Let's go and bump up Trent Jr.'s minutes. Yeah, swap minutes too. We're actually going to swap Richardson for Taylor Horton Tucker, the minutes too. We're just going to switch that real quick. We're going to reduce McConnell's minutes down to 20. We're going to reduce Lance's minutes and give these guys some minutes. Sadiq Bey, we want to give him some more minutes. What do we do? There we go. So, we got a lineup of Tyrese Halliburton, Gary Trent Jr., Sadiq Bey, Jeremy Grant, Miles Turner as the starting five. Chris Duarte, T.J. McConnell, Lance Stevenson, Taylor Horton Tucker, Isaiah Jackson, and Jalen Smith. So that's a hell of a squad. But with all that being said, guys, this will be the part where I cut off. Gonna actually edit my first video in such a long time. Try to go in. Actually, we can maybe just keep it as is, and I can just talk to you guys about the trades that went down and the plans for the future for the channel. So go ahead and simulate through date. Actually, that's what I might do. The plan is to actually, after this video is done, I will probably hop into another rebuild, and eventually I will be playing some more of my career. Been kind of burnt out on all the games that I've been playing in recent. 2K, been playing a little bit of my team, but kind of getting burnt out on that. Teamfight Tactics, we have another week before the actual patch and new set comes out, that I'm kind of burnt out on that because people are just doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Now that the patch is about to, this set is about to be done, that it's, that the patch there, it's kind of rough, that circumstance, that people just doing crazy comps now and not really having a right balance when it comes to the game. So I'm kind of burnt out on that. Always automate, yeah, that's fine. Kind of burnt out on that. Been playing a little bit of Slay the Spire, but been not really wanting to make that as a series permanently on the channel. But I will be back to playing my career videos eventually. This is kind of rough so far. 10 and 21. Wow. Steven Adams for Jeremy Grant. No, thank you. I mean, by golly, there's been some W's, but come on, we gotta at least beat the Rockets. Okay. 11 and 21. Again, this is such a young roster that it's gonna take some time to. No, thank you. It's gonna take some time for the youngsters to get their groove together. And at the All-Star break, we'll look and see who all has made it, who all didn't make it, and we'll also look at our roster, see how things are panning out for the young squad. That's rough. That's rough. We're gonna lose to the Suns too. How do we beat the Celtics twice, but yet lost to beat the Suns? And it would be the Clippers. This is without injuries, so they have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, but okay. Lakers, Warriors. There we go. We lost to the Suns. 15-32. That's rough. Gary Trent Jr. for Terrence Ross in a second round pick. No, thank you. But the Pelicans, I like that move for getting McCollum. By golly, he's not the best defender, but Jared Vanderbilt, Davis Bertans, Kiefer Sykes, and Jeremy Grant. I didn't want that Bertans contract. I like the move for CJ McCollum. I'm just going to go ahead and just disable trade offers, because I just want us to build around our roster as it is. But yeah, I mean, CJ McCollum, I like the move, but I'm worried for the sake of the defense that they have. Let's go ahead and look and see Joel Embiid and LeBron James. Go ahead and auto draft. Steph Curry, Giannis, KayFray, Kevin Durant. Reserves are Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Zion Williamson, DeMar DeRozan, Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo. Starters for Embiid is Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, John Morant, Paul George, Trae Young, and Zach LaVine. Also, let's go ahead and look at our roster, see how things are working, if anybody has went up, down, so on and so forth. Actually, Sadiq Bey did go up 1. He went from a 79 to an 80, which is awesome. Yeah, he's going to be upset. Be moving on to a new team next season. With my treatment lately, it looks like management is in an agreement. Yep, that's totally fine. Going to test my value in free agency market this coming off season. Make your plans accordingly. Okay, I'm gonna trade you then, Turner. Like, I like you. There's a reason why I kept you. I didn't want to go and trade you away, bud. But if you're gonna have that kind of attitude. Steven Adams. A lot better of a rebounder. But the rim protection is what worries me. That's why I'm hesitant on trading for him. Obama. Saric. Yusuf Nurkic. But he's 27 years old. Got 2 years left on his contract. Great rebounder. $18 million a year, and we have him on a long-term contract. He'll be 31 by the time he would be done with his contract. The pick and roll sounds pretty nice. By golly, the rim protection is not as nice. The Clint Capela is a good rim protector, but he's not. He's an efficient one. He's not a great rim protector. He's a efficient rim protector. He doesn't block shots, but nobody gets into the paint and is really good at that circumstance. Let's go ahead and get Clint Capela. Screw it. You don't want to be on the team anymore? Best of luck to you. Go and get Clint Capela for an 85 overall. No, thank you. Wait a second. I just want to make certain that the coach isn't completely botching our... Why? Swap minutes. Oh my word, they're killing me on these minutes. Yeah, you already said that that you plan to leave, so best of luck to you. Swap minutes. Connell is on fire. We're gonna reduce our minutes though anyways, just we need more minutes for the starters. There we go. Awesome. Perfect. The thing I'm thinking about doing is getting rid of Lance Stevenson's minutes. And then just getting more minutes for everybody else. He is on fire, so we'll go ahead and keep it as is. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish off the rest of the regular season. Hopefully the coach does not botch up our lineup. Of course, we lost to the Bucks. It makes sense. Beat the Wizards. Lost to the Thunder. Really? Let's see about doing a contract extension. No contract extensions. Won't resign. Test free agency. Won't resign. That's fine. That is a-okay. So never mind on the contract extensions. Dub. Can we get a third dub? Fourth dub actually. Fifth? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. And probably was here too. Yep. Grizzlies. Rockets beat? Really? Okay. Probably lose to the Kings. Yep. Losing the Grizzlies. This one's a question mark? Okay. Probably lose to the Hawks. Okay. Probably lose to the Nuggets. Okay. Losing the Celtics. Probably should be able to beat the Pistons. Yeah, I figured we're gonna lose to the 76ers and the Nets. So we actually had a pretty good record at the end. We beat the Nets. Okay. Joel Embiid is the MVP. 28 points, 15 rebounds, 4.9 assists, a steal, 2 blocks a game, 50%, 80%, and 35%. Pretty damn good numbers for a big. Cade Cunningham with Rookie of the Year, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, 0.9 blocks, 48%, 80%, and 35%. Pretty good for a rookie. Kevin Love with 6th Man of the Year. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, nearly 4 assists, 0.4 steals, 36% from the field, 90% from the free throw line, and 32% from 3. That's not bad. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 25 points, 11 rebounds, a steal, a block, 71% from the free throw line, nearly 30% from the 3-point line, 55% from the from the field. Pretty damn good. Most improved, Tyrese Maxey. Those are pretty good numbers. Our explosive with the best record, first in the conference, 95 overall, 93 offense, 98 defense. That's a hell of a job. Here is the All-NBA first, All-NBA second, All-NBA third, Ja Morant. Congrats, kid. All defensive. Okay. Here is all defense second, Jonathan Isaac. Kid's a stud. Cade Cunningham. Okay. You're at 7. Duarte. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's advance. Of course, we didn't make the playoffs, unfortunately. We did. Simulate play-in. Yeah. Oh, we're making noises. Force win game. We're gonna get swept. Okay. Okay. 22 points for Gary Trent Jr. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks for Clint Capella. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists for Tyrese Halliburton. 13 points, 10 points. Duarte, 3 of 10. That's kind of rough, but I'll take it. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 8 of 18. Okay. Win it. We're doing stuff. 33 points, 25 points, 24 points, 16 points, 15 points, 156 points. Tyrese Halliburton with 25, 9, and 3. Man. View box score. 20 points, 19 points, 12 points, 10 points, with 9 assists, 15 points, or 15 rebounds, 10 points for Clint Capella, 4 of 5 for Duarte, 4 of 6, 3 of 8. Jeremy Grant, 6 of 17, that hurt us a lot. 4 of 10, that was not much better. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 9 of 18, 7 of 17. Yeah, that was rough. Let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs. Rest of the playoffs. Okay. Nets, Jazz. And you have the Utah Jazz winning the whole thing. 26 points, 3 rebounds, 6.8 assists, 1.6 steals, 44% from the 3-point line. Mike Conley, 27 points, 21 points for Donovan Mitchell, 17, 14, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks. Son Whiteside, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Ben Simmons, 13 points, 11 assists, 6 of 9 shooting, 10 of 19, 7 of 13. Kevin Durant, 6 of 16. That's rough. Andre Drummond's 4 of 11. So, that is going to be the end of this video. Like what I said, there's going to be some more rebuilds here very soon. This is one of a few, or like I said, a few rebuilds. Very happy with the squad in general. Let's go ahead and advance real quick and see how things pan out with our roster, our young roster. Front office. Let's look at the roster real quick. 85, Clint Capella. 84 overall, Tyrese Halliburton. 80 overall, Bay and Gary Trent Jr. Duarte at 78. Jalen Smith at 76, or 77, 76, 75, Isaiah Jackson, 76, Taylor Horton Tucker. So this would be the ideal circumstance, is to go and get a young roster, build around Duarte, Tyrese Halliburton, Isaiah Jackson would be the ideal circumstance. And I want to keep Miles Turner, but by the time the trade deadline came, he's like, I want out. I'm like, okay. Or he was gonna test free agency and do what you will with that. So I traded him. But with all of this being said, guys, this is gonna be this video right here. And I'll talk to you guys later.